Okay, we are gonna do a core workout. So all you're gonna need for this workout is a mat. We're gonna start on our backs with our scissors. So your legs are gonna come all the way up, toes pointed, extended toward the sky or the ceiling, hands to your side. You're lifting up through the chest, and you're just gonna alternate lowering one leg down and lifting the other. So I'm starting that timer. Each of these moves are 50 seconds each. You're engaging those lower abs, and as that leg lowers back down, it's just hovering above the mat, and then you're pressing back up. So using your breath here, keeping these nice and controlled. You can increase the pace here. And just breathing, staying lifted, keeping those shoulders up off the mat. We've got 15 more seconds. And go ahead and lower all the way down. So those knees can come up here. Fingertips should be able to touch the back of your heels. And we're gonna move into our crisscross abs. So hands are right behind the head, shoulders or elbows are wide. We're gonna alternate crossing over to each side. So arm is gonna extend past that opposite knee. I'm starting that timer. So exhale as you come up, and then inhale as you lower back down. Keeping those shoulders lifted up off the mat. You're working those lower abs, your obliques. And we've got 15 more seconds. So just keep breathing here. Don't worry about your pace, just making sure these are controlled. Your core is staying engaged. And go ahead and lower all the way down. We're gonna come up into our oblique raises. So you're gonna come down on to your elbow. I'm starting that timer. This is a modified side plank. So you're pressing up, hips come up off the mat, knees are bent, hips stacked up on top of each other, and you're just pressing up. So imagine that a string is pulling you up, and then you're just slowly lowering down. The hips are never gonna fully touch the mat. So exhale as you press up, and then inhale as you slowly lower back down. And just breathing. We've got about 10 more seconds. And go ahead and lower all the way down. We're gonna switch sides. So you're coming onto that left elbow, shoulder is right above the elbow, knees bent, and we're gonna press up into that oblique side plank. So you're working those obliques as you come up, and then slowly lower back down. You shouldn't feel this in your shoulder at all, so just making sure that shoulder is directly above your elbow. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. You have 15 more seconds left. Lowering all the way down. We're gonna move into our Russian twists. So sorry about the lawnmower. You can keep your feet down here if you want, but to increase intensity, those feet can come up off the mat. You're gonna lean back until you start to feel your core engaging, and then we're just twisting from side to side. So I'm starting that timer. Breathing here, keeping that core engaged is going to keep you balanced. Any point you can lower those feet down, you're still engaging that core, keeping that back flat, and just twisting from side to side. Chest open, rolling those shoulders back, using your breath. We have 15 more seconds. Still breathing. And go ahead and come back down. We're going to move into our toe reaches. So you're coming onto your back. Those legs are going to be extended toward the ceiling, toes pointed. We're going to start that timer. So I'm just lifting up, crunching with my lower abs, and I'm just reaching my fingertips toward my toes. Your legs can be slightly bent here if you need. Just think about lifting up, making sure you're not straining that neck. So your head is above, resting above your shoulders here, opening up through the chest. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lower back down. We have 15 more seconds. And we're gonna go ahead and lower back down. Mini break here, just rolling or rocking my knees back and forth, rolling out my lower back. And when you're ready, coming up, we're gonna move into our plank with the rear leg raise. So my hands are gonna be right underneath my shoulders, or my wrists are gonna be underneath my shoulders, and then I'm extending into that plank. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that timer. So back is flat, butt is down low. You're gonna alternate extending each leg up, keeping those hips level. Exhaling as that leg comes up, and then inhaling as you lower back down, keeping those feet flexed the whole time. And if this is too much pressure on your wrists, you can come down onto your elbows and just continue this move. Just keep breathing, making sure you're not opening up through the hips. And go ahead and lower those knees down. We're gonna come on to our backs. So our hands are gonna be right underneath our shoulders, and we're gonna do a reverse of the last move we just did. So I'm starting that timer. You're lifting up, so those hips come up. Once again, wrists underneath your shoulders. You're alternating, extending each leg, pointing to the toes, keeping everything lifted. One nice long line through your entire body. As that leg comes up, exhaling, and then inhaling as you lower back down. Engaging that core. We have just 2 more moves after this. Keeping everything lifted here. And go ahead and lower all the way down. Okay, our second to last move. So our knees are coming right above the hips into our tabletop position. Hands can rest at your side, and we're gonna alternate tapping our toe down to the mat, and then engaging that core, pulling that knee right back up into that tabletop. So exhale as that leg comes up, inhale as you lower back down. Keeping that core engaged the entire time. If you want to increase intensity, lifting up here, the shoulders can come up off the mat. Otherwise, staying down, focusing on engaging your core. Using your breath. We have 5 more seconds. And go ahead and lower those feet down. Our last move is our V up. So our hands are gonna come underneath our back, just behind our tailbone. I'm starting that timer. So you're extending those legs out, keeping that back flat, engaging that core, and then pulling it back in. So your hands are here to support you, but making sure you're engaging that core. So the weight shouldn't be in your hands. So exhale as you come out, and then inhale as you pull it back in. How you can think about your breathing is you exhale when it's hard and you inhale when it's easy. So making sure that back stays flat, shoulders rolled back, keeping that core engaged. We have 15 more seconds. Keeping everything nice and strong. And one more here, and lowering back down. So that's all I have for our core workout. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.